China is a nuclear power and a permanent member of the UN Security Council. The rapid development of China has not spared its military industry. China is increasing its capabilities to create new types of weapons every year, reducing its dependence on third countries in this matter. This is largely facilitated by the growing confrontation with the United States and a lot of territorial disputes with neighbors in the region. To win a future war, it is necessary to dominate not only in the air and at sea, but also in the electromagnetic spectrum. This principle is fully implemented in the new Chinese electronic warfare aircraft J-16D, created on the basis of the fighter J-16, which in fact is a licensed copy of the Russian Su-30. This aircraft is designed to cover the combat formations of strike aircraft from enemy air defenses by jamming radars, destroying them with air-to-radar missiles. Currently, China is the second country to develop an aircraft of this class after the United States, and in fact the Chinese J-16D is an analog of the American Mi-18G Growler. The J-16D is equipped with a high-performance electronic intelligence system, as well as a jammer system located in four pods under the air intakes and the wing of the aircraft. Each such container corresponds to a certain frequency range of the enemy's electronic systems. The aircraft is equipped with new engines of domestic production and avionics. The Chinese Air Force believes that this electronic fighter is more important for the war with a technologically advanced enemy than a fifth-generation fighter. The promising fighter jet J-20 is designed to gain air supremacy due to its shaped and special coating. The fighter has low radar visibility. It is noted that the construction scheme of the J-20 airframe was taken from the Russian MiG-140 fighter that never went into production. The fighter has a modern radar with an active phased array antenna, a data exchange system, and a set of optoelectronic sensors that provide the pilot with a circular view. It carries long and short-range air-to-air missiles, as well as guided bombs in internal compartments. It is reported that a two-seat version is being created to solve combat training tasks, electronic warfare tasks, and strikes against land and sea targets. Currently, the J-20 is a fighter of almost the fifth generation. It will become fully fifth when new engines are made to achieve supersonic speed in cruising flight mode. Now the Chinese industry is working hard on this. In order to strengthen the position of a nuclear power and ensure strategic deterrence, a new mobile strategic missile system of the fourth generation Dongfeng 41 is being put into service in China. The system is equipped with a liquid intercontinental ballistic missile with a firing range of up to 14,000 kilometers. It is reported that the missile has up to 10 warheads. The use of the Dongfeng 41 missile as part of a railway missile system is being considered. The railway technology for launching the missile was allegedly acquired by China in Ukraine, where strategic railway-based missile systems are developed in Soviet times. The Chinese have a ready-made serious underground infrastructure to ensure their permanent basing. China did not participate in the treaty on the limitation of intermediate-range and shorter-range missiles, and therefore no one forbade it to create weapons of this class. The advantage of such weapons is a very short approach time, when there is almost no chance for any action to repel the attack. The Dongfeng 26 ballistic missile has a firing range of up to 4,000 kilometers. The launch mass of the missile is about 20 tons. According to reports, the missile can be equipped with both conventional and nuclear warheads. The missile is controlled at the initial part of the trajectory by an inertial navigation system, and at the final part by an active homing head. The installation of the homing head on the missile also made it possible to make an anti-ship variant, which will allow destroying naval strike groups and aircraft carriers in the ocean zone. The Dongfeng 10 inches ground-based cruise missile has a firing range of up to 2,500 kilometers and is also based on a ground chassis. It was created on the basis of the Russian Ka-55 fair-launched cruise missile. It is reported that the warhead of the missile is conventional, but the possibility of equipping it with a special warhead is not excluded. In 2019, the Dongfeng 17-inch medium-range ballistic missile at the hypersonic gliding unit in nuclear or conventional equipment was demonstrated. It is reported that the firing range of the missile is up to 2,500 kilometers. At the same time, there is information in the media that during tests in 2017, the missile covered a distance of 1,400 kilometers at an altitude of 60 kilometers at hypersonic speed and hit a stationary target with high accuracy. It is assumed that the main purpose of this missile will be to disable elements of the missile defense system. Chinese military experts believe that in the field of using hypersonic planning technology in the atmosphere, China is in first place in the world. For the missile defense of important state and military facilities of China, the Hongqi 19 system is being created. Designed to intercept the warheads of ballistic missiles and enemy spacecraft in near-Earth orbits, there is no information on the test and technical characteristics of the anti-missile system on the internet. It is known that the system includes several types of anti-missiles and radars, including a stationary radar with a range of detection of ballistic targets up to 4,000 kilometers. The new Chinese long-range anti-aircraft missile system Hongqi 9E allows you to hit air targets at a range of up to 260 kilometers. The system can intercept aircraft and helicopters, drones, cruise, ballistic and tactical missiles at different altitudes. The number of simultaneously intercepted targets is not reported. The complex is integrated into a layered air defense system with detection means and other anti-aircraft missile systems, such as the Sky Dragon 50. The Sky Dragon medium range and strikes all types of aerial targets at distance of up to 50 kilometers and at altitudes of up to 20 kilometers. The guidance system of anti-aircraft guided missiles is combined inertial at the initial part of the trajectory and active radar at the final one. The system does not have the possibility of vertical launching of anti-aircraft missiles, and therefore, a launcher turns in the direction of the threat, which makes it somewhat difficult to hit several air targets from different directions. The promising Chinese drone Shark Soar is one of the advanced Chinese developments that has gone beyond experimental research, according to reports. Flight tests of this device were conducted back in 2014 at the airfield of the company Chengdu. Externally, the drone is similar to the American X-47B, made according to the flying wing scheme, has reduced visibility. The payload of the device is unknown. It is assumed that it is intended for reconnaissance, and in the future for striking ground targets. It is reported that the Russian RD-93 turbojet engine is installed on the drone, but in the future it is planned to equip it with an engine of its own design. The wingspan is about 14 meters. The length is about 8 meters. It uses the National Satellite Navigation System Beidou. The new Type 15 light tank is designed specifically for operations in mountainous terrain. The tank's armor withstands small arms fire and shrapnel. However, the tank is also equipped with additional modules of combined and dynamic protection, capable of withstanding the hit of grenade launchers and anti-tank guided missiles. The main armament is a 105mm cannon, ammunition 38 shells. The firing range of projectiles is up to 3 kilometers, and anti-tank guided missiles up to 5 kilometers. An automatic loader is installed. In addition, the armament includes to 7.6 to and 12.7mm machine guns. The main feature of the tank is a special diesel engine capable of operating efficiently in mountainous terrain in conditions of lack of oxygen. The tank's weapons are controlled using a modern digital fire control system. The crew is 3 people. The new Chinese VN-17 IFV is armed with a 30mm automatic cannon and a 7.62mm machine gun to combat tanks. Red Arrow anti-tank guided missiles with its own production. The crew controls the weapons using a special system that allows them to automatically track and identify targets The IFV can accommodate up to 10 people, including 7 landing troops. The weight of the vehicle is over 30 tons, while thanks to an 883 horsepower engine, it can reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. The booking of the IFV corresponds to Level 6 of the NATO standard, which protects the crew and troops from small arms and shrapnel. In addition, the developers claim that the VN-17 can be equipped with additional bottom armor capable of withstanding the detonation of an 8-kilogram landmine. There are prerequisites that in the next 15 years China will be able to exert more influence on the world than any other country, and the rapid economic and technological development of China, including in the field of creating weapons, gives this country every opportunity to become a leading military force in the near future. If you liked the video, put likes, write comments and subscribe to the channel.